This is my passage reading for night. The beloved objects that we carried with us from place to place were now left behind in the wagon, and with them finally our illusions. Every few yards there stood an SS man, his machine gun trained on us. Hand in hand we followed the throng. An SS man came toward us wielding a club. He commanded, "Men to the left, women to the right." 8 words spoken quietly, indifferently, without emotion. 8 simple short words, yet that was the moment when I left my mother. There was no time to think, and I already felt my father's hand press against mine. We were alone. In a fraction of a second I could see my mother, my sisters, move to the right. I saw them walking farther and farther away. Mother was stroking my sister's blonde hair, as if to protect her. I walked my father with the men. I didn't know that this was the moment in time and the place where I would be leaving my mother and my sister forever. I kept walking, my father holding my hand. Behind me, an old man fell to the ground. Nearby, an SS man placed his revolver in his holster. My hand tightened its grip on my father. All I could think of was not to lose him, not to remain alone. The SS officers gave the order. Form ranks of 5s. There was a tumult. It was imperative to stay together. "Hey kid, how old are you?" The man interrogating me was an inmate. I could not see his face, but his voice was wary and warm. 15. "No, you're 18. "But I'm not," I said. "I'm 15. "Fool, listen to what I say." Then he asked my father, who answered, "I'm 50. "No." The man sounded angry. "Not 50, you're 40. Do you hear? 18 and 40. He disappeared into the darkness. Another inmate appeared, unleashing a stream of invectives. "Why have you come here? Tell me why." Someone dared to reply. "What do you think? That we came here on our own free will? That we asked to come here?" The other seemed ready to kill him. "Shut up, you moron. I'll tear you to pieces. You should have hanged yourselves rather than come here. Didn't you know what was in store for you here at Auschwitz? You didn't know in 1944? True, we didn't know. Nobody had told us." He couldn't believe his ears. His tone became even harsher. "Over there, do you see the chimney over there? Do you see it? And the flames, do you see them?" Yes, we saw the flames. "Over there, that's where they will take you. Over there, that will be your grave. Don't you understand? Don't you understand anything? You will be burned. Burned into cinder. Turned to ashes." His anger changed to fury. We stood stunned, petrified. Could this be a nightmare? An unimaginable nightmare? I heard whispers around me. "We must do something. We can't let them kill us all like that. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse. We must revolt." There were among us a few tough young men. They actually had knives and were urging us to attack the armed guards. One of them was muttering, "Let the world learn about the existence of Auschwitz. Let everybody find out about it while they still have the chance to escape." But the older men begged their sons not to be foolish. We mustn't give up hope, even now as the sword hangs over our heads. The wind of revolt died down. We continued to walk until we came to crossroads. Standing in the middle of it, it was, though I did not know them, Dr. Mengele, the notorious Dr. Mengele. He looked like the typical SS officer, a cruel, though not unintelligent face, complete with a monocle. He was holding a conductor's baton and was surrounded by officers. The baton was moving constantly, sometimes to the right, sometimes to the left. In no time I stood before him. "Your age?" 18.